Rachel Tobias, everyone. Thanks again. You know, the last time we spoke at one of these types of gatherings was at last night's rehearsal dinner. And as you all know, we did an incredible job.
That's right, Adam. We did do an incredible job. And given that success, we knew we had to top ourselves here. So we put together a really extensive list of potential ideas for our Best Man Toast, which I'd say is already going down as maybe the best man toast in history.
Best man toast.
Woo! Thank you.
To give you a few examples, Jeff wanted to do a full rendition of the musical Rent. I know you're all thinking, but if you replace the words 80s with wedding fever, it's actually really appropriate.
Adam wanted to recreate Matt and Kim's first date using only finger puppets and finger cuffs, but it got a little too messy.
And Jeff wanted to create a special video of Richard Lovett talking about Matt and Kim, but that's just because he wanted Richard Lovett to talk to him.
So, we finally decided to spend the last few weeks writing an awesome poem. Okay. But then Craig Rosen broke into our room last night and took it from us, so we were but we thought in the end, the best gift we could give Matt and Kim would be to speak straight from the heart.
So for those of you who don't know, a lot of people in this room first met in the summer of 2006 when we were at CAA. Matt had just broken John Campisi's fridge, but he had a great head of hair, so. And Kim was hands down the best dressed assistant. Her many, many pairs of shoes announcing her arrival at least 30 seconds before she actually appeared.
Matt used to throw these parties at his old apartment on Stanley, which consisted of about 70 guys and Ashley Lewis and Ashley Schlafer. So, we just figured pretty quickly that Matt just didn't like girls. And at the end of the year, right before Thanksgiving, Matt and Adam and Ryan and I went to lunch in Beverly Hills at this Chinese place the day before we got off. And we sort of unofficially decided to watch each other's back. And I don't know if we realized it at the time, but that was sort of the beginning of our LA family.
Because none of us were from California, and it felt like we were actually starting to make roots here. And pretty soon, Ryan, Matt, and I were living together, and Jeff was just down the road. And then the event that's been spoken about a lot this weekend happened. Matt met Kim.
And we finally realized that Matt did indeed like girls. You know, some couples, they start out slow and they ramp up and things get serious. But these two, they started quite hot. And we were lucky because we got to know Kim so well early on. You know, she was around like all the time. Literally all the time. I don't think Matt ever actually spent the night at her place. For a while we thought maybe she was homeless and she wouldn't hang out. It's confusing.
But Matt and Kim, in a lot of ways, were the first. It's fitting they are among the first of our friends to get married because they were always ahead of the curve. They were the first couple to start seriously dating, one of the first ones to get engaged, first ones to move in together, and now here we are.
And I think, you know, if you know them like we do, if you'd asked either of them before they met each other, if they would have been one of the first ones to get married, they would have both said absolutely not. But they found each other, and they grew together, and they became this amazing unit that we all look up to and learn from and take our lead from.
We really do all go to them. We go to them for their friendship, their compassion, their humor, and their loyalty. They are so fiercely protective of their friends and family. It's a strange thing to say, but being their friend genuinely makes us feel safer.
You know, we love Matt. He really is our brother. And even though we're the best men, it's important that you guys know that we stand up here for both of you. Because Kim, you've become our sister. And we're so lucky to have you in our lives and to have you support us and open yourself up to all the women in our lives too, because you have built this community here as much as anybody else could.
So let's wrap this up by speaking not just from the two of us, but on behalf of everyone here. We are all so proud and honored and thankful to be with you this weekend. This amazing celebration of you, your families, and all your friends.
And guys, you're stuck with us. We're not going anywhere. And we'll celebrate the good times with you guys as you grow. And if the bad times come, we'll still be there, helping you along the way like you always help us.
Jeff and I argued for a while who would give the emotional closing words of the speech. But after much deliberation and arguing, we decided to say it together. So, we love
you both. Cheers. Thank you all very much.
That's going to do it for our toast tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Your next course is making its way out soon. If you need anything, come up to myself or the staff. Enjoy the rest of your meal.